shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Marquise, and I am live from my window in Fargo, North Dakota. Oh my God, I have never been to North Dakota in my life. I've never been this cold in my life. I've never driven through a blizzard like this. But at the end of the day, we all shine. And that's why I do the show. I'm doing it live from the window. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of energy out there. And that's why I'm having this conversation this morning. Shit, there's even a old prairie thing right here. The ancient times of hard times. And this morning I'm calling from my apartment in my warmth and inside where I slept. I even just slept on the couch. I didn't even want to touch the extra rooms. Your boy Saint gets up in the morning and talks about mental health, and this morning is no different. I get to come live from the 95 and feel this sun on my face, and I thought to myself at minus 15 degrees last night that some of us are indomitable, and some of us choose perseverance. Some of us choose to go on. And that's a question we got to all ask ourselves. Last night when I was driving through the blizzard, literally they were closing down the highway and people were piling up cars, and I couldn't even see in front of my face. And I thought, wow, if this isn't the lesson of life teaching me. I went all the way up in the Yellowstone and they blocked it. The road was blocked by snow. I mean, it literally just said stop. The snow's right there. And I was just like, man, I really want to get in here. I really want to do the damn thing, blah, blah, blah. And then this happened. So what do? Do you park in the snow and just chill the fuck out and live there for the rest of your days? Is that the plan? Is just to stay where the harm is without the solution? Most people do that. I thought to myself, that's so interesting that we lock ourselves into a situation and think it's the only way out. Or just sitting there is a solution. And I'm thinking, no fucking way. You got to move. You got to move before you freeze. Welcome to my live outside of here. I'm going to smoke this blunt on the outside. It's so cold, I have to actually have a blanket by the window. But bless up, everybody. It's your boy, Marky Sant. Let's get into it, shall we? With the shine. You see it? Cool. But a motivation is what we all need. We need a little bit of perseverance. We need a bit of strength when everything else seems weakest. We have to find it within ourselves. We have to find it in the darkest of times. We have to seek our own light and our own purpose. It's not easy when it's dark and it's blizzardy and it's cold and it's minus wind chill factors. What we really need is our soul. We need our souls to light up with this sunshine. Whew, we'll all breathe on this. So we need to remember that life is finite, that it happens so quickly. And, you can go from extremely happy to tragedy, and that's what your boy's been going through. It's part of life. 1 minute you're up, and the next minute you're down. 1 minute it's the high seas, and the next minute it's rough waters. And that's what's going to determine what kind of sailor you are in this life. Are you the type of person to keep swimming, to keep going upstream, even though it's hard? Shout out Saints Brand, holler, holler, chicken dollar. And that's what we're going to have to do with our lives. We're going to have to look within ourselves and say, park it at night and wait till the sun rises. Everybody out in this parking lot's already gone this morning. But when I woke up, it was nothing. I'm telling you, there was nothing I could see to get here. It was extremely unsafe. I couldn't see 20 yards in front of me, but here I am watching the sunrise in a new day. And life goes on. Some people are having the best days of their lives, and some people are having the worst days of our lives, but it's our perspective and our perseverance that's going to change the outcome. You cannot possibly be who you are and not change. You have to fundamentally ask yourself, what do I want to change? And if nothing changes, right? If you can't change, whew, 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 the perspective in your life, then you're forever doomed to repeat your mistakes. You're always going to sit there and blame someone else or look for excuses. But perseverance is a tough sport, right? This is going to require you to acknowledge what's happened to you in your life, your past, your regrets, your mistakes, and still move forward and say, okay, here's my new chance at a new life. Here's my new chance, another day to shine, another day to move forward with what I want so I can get to where I feel better, not just stay where I feel shitty. A lot of people just stay in misery. And I want to talk about being indomitable, like the snowmen out here. I am an indomitable snowman. I'm in the middle of the snow and I am unstoppable. I chose this because I don't want to sit where the situation gets worse. I don't want to sit where I'm still in bad behavior. I'm in bad blood. I don't feel well, and all these other situations that most people will tell you that's how they feel on a regular basis. But how many of them get up and start doing push ups and sit ups? How many of you actually go and work out so you can get some real results? Most of you are going to sit there and say, not really. I'd rather just sit there and keep watching Netflix and make it hurt myself worse. Let me go eat some more fast food. Let me go eat some more sugar. And that is not a solution. That's an exit. That's a way of deflecting your light into the darkness. And we don't have to do that anymore. We can light up the darkness. We can open up the shades, get up early and start stretching. We can get off of our phones and take that 30 minutes so our minds get right. We can do these things and more if we choose to change. If we choose to look at things differently, it's going to require effort. You know, no effort. You sit there and Netflix it and still feel the same pain. Effort. And then all of a sudden, you're Superman and you're indomitable. I'm seeing people freeze on Everest. I'm seeing people freeze in light. Don't do that. I've been through tragedy. I've been through South Korea prison. I've been homeless, graduated college, and now I've had an unwanted abortion. I've seen dark days, and they're not worth the light that's inside of us. There's so much light and life inside of us all. And there's someone out there that's really loving their life, and there's someone out there really freezing off their balls. And if we get love, and we call friends, and we work on ourselves, then we determine that outcome. That is something that I truly believe. I wasn't in control of this abortion. It makes me really sad inside, having a really tough time. And this is for all the men that's gone through trauma and tough times in their lives. It's not easy for men to get mental health. It's not easy for us to not be angry, not be aggressive. The world teaches us to be that way, and then they wonder why we are that way. It's because we're choosing that way. For all you men out there, boys, go get yourself some smoke. Go get yourself some travel. Someone take this photo. This is super dope. I can see the sun lighting my blunt. Oh, that's fucking dope. But go travel. Go exercise. Get in a men's group. Start having these tougher conversations so we can let the light in on each other. We can start helping each other instead of becoming grumpy old men. We can be happy future grandpas leading the future on how to get over this shit. I want to end generational trauma and abuse. I want to end misunderstandings and miscommunication. I want to end hatred and sin. If you feel me on this, your boy Marky Saint at Saints Brad. Follow, like, share, subscribe. I do this every morning. Blessed to be around the world. Even blessed to be in Fargo, North Dakota. My first time here. I'm freezing, but I'm still reaching. Peace and love. I'll see you on the other side.